저는 지금 터키의 이스탄불이고요. 지금 몰골이 장난이 아닙니다. 아토피가 좀 심해져가지고 이거 보세요. 이거. 그래도 방 안에만 있을 수 없으니까 나가보겠습니다. 비 많이 오는데? 안녕하세요 여러분, 반갑습니다. 좋은 아침이네요. 참 날씨가 좋았으면 더 좋았을 텐데 어떻게 날씨가 사람 마음대로 되겠습니까? 좋은 날씨가 오면 비 오는 날씨도 있는 거죠. 유럽의 겨울은 참 슬픈 것 같아요. 그래서 유럽 애들이 좀 우울한가? 작년에 온 이스탄불은 참 날씨도 좋고 화창하고 그랬었는데 지금이 막 겨울로 넘어가는 시기고 이렇게 우중충합니다. 이러다가 밤 되면 엄청 추워요. 이스탄불 마지막 날이고요. 뭐 했는지 일단 차근차근 설명드릴게요. 지금 대륙을 이동해야 돼가지고 오늘은 쇼핑을 좀 할까 해요. 그리고 제가 머물고 있는 친구도 좀 소개시켜드리고 일단 뭐 좀 먹고 시작해야겠죠. 아우 배고파. 스레빠가 비에 젖어서 그 애기들 뾱뾱이 스레빠 있잖아요. 그 소리가 나네. 여기가 이스탄불에서 가장 유명한 위치랄까? 메인 광장, 우리나라로 치면 명동 정도 하는 탁심 광장입니다. 저기 엄청나게 큰 모스크가 있고 사람들이 이렇게 있어요. 제가 작년에 이스탄불 만원 살기 하면서 이스탄불 여행 꿀팁을 알려드렸었는데 그때 그랬죠. 탁심에 있지 말라고, 카디코이 쪽에 있으라고 제가 말씀을 드렸는데 지금 생각해보면 그래요. 제가 이스탄불에 대해서 뭘 안다고 그렇게 조언을 했을지. 탁심도 괜찮습니다. 좀 비쌀 뿐이지 왜 여행자들이 모이는지 알 것 같아요. 근데 약간 사람들이 힙스터병 같은 게 있잖아. 그래서 아 나는 여행자들 많은데 싫어해, 나는 로컬을 좋아해 라고 하시는 분들은 피하셔야 되는데 이국적인 풍경 그리고 뭔가 북적북적하고 편한 걸 원하시면 여기 오셔도 상관없을 것 같습니다. 참 취향이 뭐라고, 그쵸? 메라바. 아, 코레아. 예. 오래 기다리셨습니다. 탁심을 둘러보다가 이 고기를 발견하고선 이걸 꼭 보여드려야겠다 싶었어요. 이렇게 생긴 양고기예요. 위에는 살짝 치즈가 올라가 있고 그 외에 옛날 만화 영화에 보면은 원시인들이 이렇게 자꾸 뜨는 거 있잖아. 제가 태어나서 본 가장 그거랑 유사한 고기예요. 양고기. 와. 몇 가지 말씀드릴 게 있어가지고 먹으면서 말씀드릴게요. 빡빡이가 됐어요. 지금 터키 온 지 2주가 됐고 터키에 온 이유는 친구를 만나기 위해서, 그리고 파키스탄 비자가 만료가 돼서 편집을 해야 되니까 온 이유도 있는데 모발이식 받았습니다. 라인 보이시나요? 여기까지가 제 모발이고 여기 앞에가 제가 심은 모발들이에요. 잘 보이려나? 모발이식 과정은 제가 일부러 안 찍었어요. 은근히 징그럽더라고. 징그러운 거를 제 유튜브 채널에 올리고 싶지도 않았고 모발이식 했고요. 한 2주 지나니까 이렇게 딱지가 다 떨어져서 이런 상태인데 여기를 만져보면 전기가 통하는 그런 느낌이에요. 아마 새로 심은 모발이 막 신경이 연결되고 있는 중인가 봐. 모발이식을 한 이유는 뭐 이유가 뭐가 있겠습니까? 그냥 하고 싶어서 했어요. 마침 파키스탄 여행 끝나고 시간이 필요하기도 했고 터키가 싸더라고. 전부 다 해서 비절개로 200만원 좀 안 되게 들었습니다. 당연히 한국에서 하는 게 제일 좋긴 하겠지만 돈이 많이 없고 그냥 하는 김에 했습니다. 어디서 했냐, 뭐 후기가 어떠냐 그런 말은 제가 안 할게요. 이건 뒷광고가 아니기 때문에 터키에서 하실 분들은 알아서 찾아보시면 되겠습니다. 아, 고기가 진짜 비가 오고 배고프고 막 짜증이 스멀스멀 올라왔다가 역시 먹으니까 사람이 인자해지는 거 보세요. 그래서 머리는 이제 이렇게 심어놨는데 이게 뭐 몇 달 동안 빠진다고 하더라고요. 그리고 새 머리가 자란다고 해서 좀 기다려봐야 될 것 같아요. 당분간은 빡빡이 스타일로 할지, 제가 또 두상이 좀 이뻐서 제 입으로 말은 그렇지만 빡빡이 스타일도 좀 잘 어울리는데 한번 두고 보시죠. 하나 더 말씀드릴 게 있는데, 제가 아토피가 있잖아요. 제 영상 보신 분들은 아시겠지만 여기 목이랑 막 여기랑 오돌토돌해요. 아토피가 심해지는 기제가 여러 가지가 있거든요. 제일 큰 게 저는 술, 담배는 원래 안 피우니까 술이랑 스트레스, 환절기, 라면 이런 게 있는데, 여행을 하니까 더운 나라에서 추운 나라로 올 수 있잖아요. 추운 나라로 오니까 바로 심해지더라고요. 터키 와서 바로 심해졌습니다. 이게 몸이 환절기라고 생각하고 뭐 발작을 일으키는 건지 뭔지 모르겠는데, 제 몸을 보면 여행 유튜브 하기에는 글렀다는 생각이 들어요. 저는 괜찮아요. 제 몸이 민감해가지고. 근데 아토피도 뭐 영구적인 게 아니고 이러다가 또 가라앉고 내가 아토피가 있었나 싶다가도 갑자기 올라오고 그래요. 옛날에는 스트레스를 많이 받았었는데 스트레스 받으면 뭐합니까? 어차피 제가 컨트롤할 수 있는 게 아닌데 뭐 그러려니 합니다. 먹었으니까 이제 슬슬 쇼핑을 가볼까요? 데카슬론이라고 유럽 전체에 분포한 체인이고 스포츠 용품 구매하기 제일 좋은 곳입니다. 유럽에서. 마침 세일하길래 이거 200리라 예, 사겠습니다. 플리스도 마침 추웠는데 다행이에요. 내보십니다. 땡큐. 고생했다. 저 사실 쇼핑을 잘 못해요. 특히 전통시장 같은 경우는 괜찮은데 이런 쇼핑몰 같은 경우에는 한 1시간 끝나면 스태미너가 딸려가지고 막 허걱됩니다. 그래서 최대한 빨리 여기를 쇼핑하는 게 오늘의 목표입니다. 저는 웬만하면 가방에 가볍게 하고 싶어서 벨트를 싫어해요. 그래서 바지를 찾은 게 이렇게 줄로 묶는 바지를 찾았어요. 네이비색인데 뭐랄까요? 청바지 많이 입었으니까 회색 한번 가보겠습니다. I like both.
Okay.
What do you like more?
I like gray.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. I was gonna tell this. Thank you very much.
Roza, buradakiler var mı?
Evet, hepsi.
Thank you very much. 점점 체력이 떨어져 가고 있어요. 경량 자켓이에요. 다운이 아니고 폴리에스터긴 한데 싸가지고 350리라밖에 안 합니다. 이거는 가벼우니까.
Where are you from?
South Korea.
Do you watch Squid Game?
Squid. Oh. So it's famous here.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Kuzey ne demek? Kuzey ne demek? North. North Kore?
No, South Korea.
Kim Jong?
No.
Kim Jong alır adamı kellesini.
This is Kel. This is Emma. What was your Chinese name? Guo Qian. Yeah, but she's Emma. 너무 피곤해요. 한숨 자고 그 다음에 친구들이랑 이야기를 좀 해보겠습니다. I slept good.
If you sleep too much, it's gonna be gross.
See,
We're going for Kurdish bread.
this is Kurdish district.
And apparently quite a lot of Syrians.
여러분,
Where are you from?
Korea.
Korea.
You?
I'm Turkish.
Turkish. Very
Kurdish.
Okay. Thank you.
잘 먹겠습니다.
Say 잘 먹겠습니다.
잘 먹겠습니다.
So you said you met the Korean family in Nelson and they recommend you to go to South Korea.
They recommended me to go and live with their friend, the kids' classmates.
Was it in Seoul?
Yeah, so Gangnam.
Gangnam. The expensive one.
Yeah, I stayed there for 3 months in that house.
Uh-huh.
And then actually another family wanted me as well.
Okay.
They were arguing about who's having me in New Zealand. So I said, okay, I'll move around. And the second time I went to Pyeongchang.
Anyang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
안녕.
No. See, they have a fake Anyang too.
No, it's not fake.
Fake Guangzhou. Fake Anyang.
and they gave you the room. They let you stay there for free.
No, I didn't get my own room. I sleep with those kids.
Really?
Yeah, and they always climb in my bed too.
Parents want you to speak English with them.
Yeah. My job. Live for free and be a brother.
And I hang out with them.
Hang out with those
Yeah.
kids. Take them to the park and whatever. There are a lot of people that want to learn English with me.
Right.
So I used to have part-time job, like one-on-one.
Uh-huh.
It was quite good.
Well, like you're 17.
18, maybe. My 18th birthday, I had it in TGI Friday. in Gangneung.
Tell me about your job, what you've done before.
We take Chinese teenagers backpacking.
Uh-huh.
A trip for about 3 weeks, each one. The kids would be aged from about 12 to 18, mostly 14, 15 would be the average. And we go backpacking, like you. Tough destination. More, be involved with the locals. Get to know the world.
Yeah.
To figure out yourself in relation with the world. They're getting to understand themselves and becoming more clear in their thoughts. And we work with a lot of the kids that might have some underlying unhappiness. Let them see that the world's bigger than your problem, you know. You can get out there, you can get away, you can figure out some stuff. They need to know what they're in search for.
Right.
Like us, when we travel, we're looking for something, right? We're searching, we're learning. Them too. They're the same.
Yeah.
They need that. Just because they're younger, it doesn't mean they don't need that.
I think they need more.
They absolutely need it. So it's healthy. It's learning to think, solve problems, learning to communicate. We have group discussions, and sometimes their strengths that they thought they had actually mean nothing when you're traveling. You can rebuild yourself, and you know, who are you? So that's more or less what we do. Using the world as a tool for self-growth, different destinations, different cultures, countries. These things are not a joke. These are seriously good tools. That's new. You can't go to university to learn that. So, I would say the job as a teacher.
Yeah. You guys ever get tired of traveling because it's the work?
So, like, if you ask me now, if I would like to just go on, fly off to Pakistan and backpack around and local transport, no, I don't. Because I don't need it. I've done it for a lot of years. I love it. But if I take my students, that's when I really enjoy it. Because it's not for me anymore. It's for something bigger. So I will enjoy it like that. And then you get tired, you get hot and gross, right?
Yeah.
But physically tiring, mentally tiring, a lot of it, yeah. But it's spiritually, you don't get tired when you're doing something that's fulfilling, meaningful. Especially kids, they shouldn't be too comfortable when they're young. So if you start your life overly comfortable, how are you going to try and get more and more comfortable when the comfort doesn't exist? You should start with some rough and improve on it. The less you have, the more you can build.
Right.
You don't have to travel, but you could find other ways. But I don't know better ways personally, because that's my job, that's my research experience.
If you have a passionate work that you find it meaningful, and then other people can benefit, that's beautiful.
I agree. And that's one of the saddest things about society, is that I think it's your responsibility in this world to find that for yourself, whatever it is. If you don't like what you're doing and you sit there every day doing that, you're wasting that seat. Somebody better should be in that seat. And you should definitely be somewhere more better for, not just for yourself, but for the world. You know, you're useful. Every person is useful. And sitting in an office complaining and feeling crap, get out. How dare you hog that seat? Somebody else would be really good in there and they're going to love it. And you're blocking it with your fat ass. You would be better finding what you're doing, becoming useful. Like maybe you're useful in your job, but really passionate. Like when you're passionate, you do your stuff really well and you're going to do it better than others. And people are going to look for you. People are going to want you. And this is the good chemicals, serotonin, all this stuff that we search for. That's why people want to be famous. That's why they want to be rich. They want something like this because they want status, right? That's what we look for, all of us. As humans, you can't avoid it. But it's there. If you look and think and be clear in your thoughts and not a slave of ego and culture and your history and your emotions and what your mother says and all this society and university and degrees. And whatever. If you're just free of that and sit clearly, quietly, and be aware, the answer is right there, and the things that you're good at is right there. And when you're doing that, you're going to do it really well, and people are going to benefit. And when you're good at it, we come to buy something from you, and you earn money. You're not just important, but you make money and everything. So get out of those places that you shouldn't be. People aren't generally good, and that's the thing with traveling. Like, it's safe. Traveling is good. It's very rare to come across a bad person. But there are not so good people, and a lot of the time, there's not so good people are in our normal lives. They're around us. They're our friends, actually. They're our family. They're our co-workers, and those are the people we should be giving the middle finger to. Because who you're around is who you become. If you're sitting around people that are complaining all the time, or critical, or miserable, or selfish, stingy, forcing their problems on you or something, you'll become that too. So if you surround yourself with people like you, and watching your friends go around and be busy and active and learning and in search of interesting things, you'll naturally become like that too. So I think our Chinese students, they're, like Shandong, the province, where people are trustworthy, they're nice. So most of the kids are like that. But they're not exploratory by nature. They need to be shown and encouraged to be curious. And they love it once they learn it. These are things that people need to learn. Surprisingly, curiosity is one thing that not enough people have. Maybe a lot of Korean kids as well, not very curious because they're in school all the time. I mean, I totally understand. How are you curious when you sit in school all day thinking about just a test with a wonjang that does this every 5 minutes? So, what about if I ask you a question?
Oh yeah, go for it.
What's one thing that you would recommend everyone?
I recommend people to get out of their routine. Modern days, I'm witnessing most of people feel fatigued, depressed, angry, powerless. People don't have control on their life. Even though 24/7 they have their freedom to do whatever they want, most of people. But people are given the life. This is a burden of your life, of your relationship, job, task, sunnung. These are the obstacles. And most people don't know what to do with that. I was listening to Joe Rogan, and one guy said, when life punches you, you should counterpunch. If you're hiding, if you're blocking, if you don't counterpunch, you're gonna knock down. So I think the quick answer can be travel and see how people live poor in other country. And all your worry goes nothing.
I would say it's a great answer, and this is a human problem. I've observed this everywhere. We could say Chinese, Westerners, European, same. You're stuck in the life, and actually you don't realize how much you have, maybe how many options are there. And once you know that, all your problems, just like you said, evaporate. It's like a magic pill.
And lots of people think traveling abroad is so expensive. I think normal life is not cheaper. You just need to buy the flight tickets. Some countries it's cheaper in your country.
When people talk about traveling, they think of Hawaii. They think of Maldives.
Hotels. Traveling can be really cheap. And problem free. You just solve the simple question like food, accommodation, and how to get somewhere. And then the rest of the complicated crap belongs to other people. Every Korean could be a millionaire in other countries just with the house price.
You know why? I think because people focus on the status. You can live like a king in third world country, doesn't mean anything for them. They want to be just more richer than their neighbors, and that's all that matters. And there's no end.
There's no end to that. That's a game that never ends.
I blame most of the SNS. Like you said, we're vulnerable of our surrounding. But if you look at the news and internet, it's all bad news. It's all negative. So their life is negative. They don't think something amazing thing can happen in their life. Their life will be always suppressing economic crisis, COVID-19, getting sick,
Don't be reliant on your phone, or your parents, on money, on things. You know, like take off your shoes, walk bare feet around the side of the lake. It's raining, you know, just get wet, laugh and play with the kids, talk,
Yeah.
come back,
Yeah.
have a shower, lay on the bed, tell stories, cook together. You're not reliant on anything. You're the king.
Yeah.
We collect stuff, we look for stuff, and we gather it up and hold on to it.
Yeah.
We're too busy.
Busy on what?
We don't know.
Busy on...
None of us know what we're busy with.
We have free wills, but most people, include me and you, most people we behave without thinking. And that action, that behaviors are not most of the time the right decisions. We have our phone, we turn on the phone, look at the Instagram. Did you really think about going, hey, I'm going to go to Instagram and look for this? No, you don't do it, just do.
And it's all subconscious.
Yeah.
It's not conscious behavior.
That's the beauty of traveling. Once you're traveling, once you're on the road, you have to think.
Yeah. It's all conscious.
Yeah.
Subconscious doesn't work.
Yeah.
Because what you think you know about the world doesn't apply anymore.
Right. You're in completely different world. Everything's new, so everything's stimulating your brain.
You know, when you're at home, when you're walking around this home, I'm the king, I know everything about Seoul, I'm the best, and check me out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, put you in Lahore. You're no king anymore. You're the loser. Even the rubbish gatherer, the guy that picks up trash from the street, he knows more than you.
Right. Yeah.
He knows more than you in Lahore.
Yeah.
So who are you?
Yes.
You're weak, and that's good because that means, guess what? Potential
Right.
comes. So, after coronavirus,
Yeah.
dear
Hopefully.
lovely coronavirus, that we were the kings of taking risk. You are still because you're traveling, right? We with the students going to Egypt, going to Morocco, going to wherever, and now this world has been reduced to zero risk because coronavirus.
Right.
We're all at home,
Yeah.
safe, with little masks on.
Right.
So when this passes,
Yeah.
we'll be getting back to that, and I look forward to that. And when you know you're doing something of value, and you've got a lot of people that are maybe reliant on you, we're missing out on a lot of chance to go and grow and learn, and these are important developmental years. And now they're reduced to sometimes some sort of online classes sometimes. And so when this is gone, you know, we'll be back. And I'm jealous of you going to Mexico tonight. You're gonna have a good.
So, Brazil.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we might see each other in Brazil.
Yeah. Or if not, any other countries.
You never know. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very likely.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah.
It happens to us a lot.
Yeah. Especially you want to travel to South Korea.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit out of the way at the moment. Like it's quite far from where we are
But, you
based, but definitely because we have a place in China and want
Right.
to go back.
Meeting these people still give me the faith that we're not very different, even though we're from different countries.
We're all the same. We all suffer from the same difficulties, the same family issues.
Right.
Social issues can be a bit different, but in the end, they're not that different.
They're all same, just different form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We understand more of each other than we don't understand.
Sure. Totally.
And language is not a big thing. I know a lot of Koreans worry about language, stress about language. Once you get over that fear,
Yeah. Do you wanna hear the crazy thing? I'm staying this house for a week. Compared to the first day, your English got better.
Really?
I'm not kidding. I'm not making this up.
Yeah, because we always speak Chinese.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
sorry.
Thank you so much for being part of the conversation. Thanks for this video.
You're ready?
I am ready.
have a safe journey.
It was great to see you. See you in other country.
Yeah.
Please don't come up. This your car? Nice.
You're on that side.
Oh. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop here.
Right.
Saturday, there might be police.
Totally. Take care. Alright. See you. See you. 이렇게 여행을 하다 보면 만나는 사람도 있고 헤어지는 사람도 있고 그런 거죠. 네.